it's not something that I owned, right? But I was the first one to the market with it, right?
Mhm.
I had some LED masks. They were cool. They was lit. They was legit. Real quick story. First time me selling this product, I go out there and make 18 bands in 3 weeks, right?
True.
Somebody see me snap, they go and copy and kick me out the market.
Dude, they did do that. They
But
actually did.
But even worse, they had a knockoff brand, like you're saying, right? Like trying to copy, but they ain't do it right. They had some like Temu version or whatever I had, right? But the only reason they win is because they had a connection, they had a friend, and a little bit more resources, but it still weren't the same. And then when they did allow me to compete with them, I crush them, and they still, big brother me, you know what I mean, and kick me out the market again. So I feel you there. But again, I don't have no ownership to the place we was at, the market itself or the product, but it was like, they'll see you do, and again, the person who took the idea from me, they weren't selling any, when I was selling my mask, they were selling bracelets and earrings and necklaces. Want nothing similar, but they see me crush and they say, oh, you don't deserve that. But but it's part of the game.
Or they just
right?
got jealous and they were like, I could do that. Let me take
Nah,
this from
they say I didn't deserve it, bro, by not allowing me to participate. That's how I feel about it. They tell me I didn't deserve it, but they didn't do it right. So, you know what I mean?
So what did they do? They just kept doing it?
So again, they found a different product, but it was
Similar.
I introduced that product to the market. So like I go to a particular person to get these things handmade, handcrafted, right? They went to the big box chain. So like Five Below had them. So they basically went to Five Below and was selling the same product Five Below for like $25, right? But they weren't the same products that I had. And so,
they just basically mass produced it.
Yeah, something cheap, something knockoff, and it was bigger scale. But again, but you got legal team to fight it. I ain't had no legal team to fight it. And like I said, I don't have no ownership to the uniqueness or the quality of the product. So
and that's the thing, like, bro, I mean, it's evidence of stuff. Like, it's not even just me. That's why, like, sometimes, like, I just like opportunities like this to spread awareness about what I'm going through so people know. But man, it happens all the time. You got big companies, they have people that scour, Instagram and social media, and they look at products and then they beat them people or do it bigger. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of times, or even with artists, artists like music artists, they'll hear somebody's song on SoundCloud or this and that, make something that sound just like it, and then you'll see these people, these type of creators or artists bending on something. And then people think they're just salty or like, oh, you think that but they're not crazy. It happens.
No, that's facts. That's true. And when you said that, it reminded me of Drum. Drum did a song. I forget the fucking name of it, but Drake did a follow-up called Hotline Bling, and it sounds just like it. And there was a lot of beef, but not beef. I don't know. It might have been beef. I think there was.
It was drama. We'll call it drama.
Drum, doing real ass music.
No, it was some drama behind it.
Yeah. He did the fuck. I should know that fucking song. I was in the fucking video. I remember I posted. Was it
Cha Cha?
Yeah, yes, the Cha Cha. Yes, I was in the video for that. He released a Cha Cha, and Drake came behind him, and it sounded the same. The video was different or whatever. He's dancing and shit, and then there was like some kind of misunderstanding between that. But yes, some pop off, smaller independent labels, smaller independent artists. The big wigs come in there, move in, take it, do the same thing, and you know what I'm saying, nobody bats an eye for the most part. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It happens.
Yeah, it's like whoever has the biggest platform, gets the most light or gets the, capitalizes the most. And that's why, like, I think like things like being consistent is important because like it happens, but what happens a lot of times is like with smaller artists or companies, when something like that happens, it knocks the air out of them and then they just kind of act. And it's like, nah, like with us, we've had stuff happen numerous times. I've had people come to me where like we put out something and they, told me they were inspired by what I'm doing and kind of copied it, or I've seen it numerous times. But like at first, it used to really like I would be real bent out of shape, and I vent to my like, yo, did you see this? Or people would, you know, it would bother me because people would come to me and point it out, like, yo, you seen what so-and-so did? And after a while, you know, one of my friends like helped put it in perspective for me. He was just like, bro, that's what's gonna happen.
Flattery.
Yeah, innovating and making moves, like people always gonna be like kind of watching, but that's why it's important that you don't stop. You just keep going, because if you keep going, then it don't matter what they copy, because you're always gonna be doing something else. So once I kind of like, that's one of those things where I started to figure it out. Like, you know what? I'm moving so fast and moving forward constantly, so where it doesn't matter. Like, you know, if you're always moving forward, nobody will be able to keep up, because
No, that's dope. That's a bar.
you're on to the next thing, you know?
That's a bar. No, that's a message, bro. Keep moving forward no matter what, or any obstacles, any pitfalls, any motherfucker trying to block your fucking progression, bro. Just keep moving forward. I want to jump in. What's that? Yeah, no,
that's like one of the hardest things to do, but it's important.
It's true. It can knock the moxie out of you, but it also can teach you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on what's happening, if you push forward and break through it, you know what I'm saying, you learn about yourself. You know, or otherwise you can give up and quit, and you learn about yourself in that way too. You know what I mean?
True.
Hi, I'm King Arthur, founder of Novel Views Tech, where we prepare children aged 10 to 17 for a future shaped by advanced technology. Our curriculum dives into fields like robotics, nanotechnology, quantum computing, and more. But what really brings learning to life are our bi-monthly Exploring the Future of Technology webinars, hosted by industry experts. These webinars aren't just lectures, they're interactive discussions that connect your child to the pulse of the tech world, creating a learning experience that goes beyond the classroom. We offer a money-back guarantee to ensure you're completely satisfied. Equip your child with the skills to not just adapt, but to innovate and lead in the future. Join us at Novel Views Tech, and let's build their future today.
Looking for a flexible workspace? Out of the Box fits all of your business needs, providing full access to our unlimited, high-speed Wi-Fi and printer connections, and a variety of flexible options for working and hosting meetings. Our dedicated concierge will ensure that you have everything you need, from designer desks, tables, and couches, to soundproof privacy phone booths and a conference room that seats 10. Our all-inclusive co-work experience offers snacks and beverages with unlimited complimentary coffee. Out of the Box is located in the state-of-the-art 16,000 square foot clubhouse of Silver Collection at Carl D. Silver Parkway. Members have full access to this resort-style amenity space, including free daily breakfast, cross-training fitness center, a saltwater resort-style pool, and outdoor cabana area with grills. Schedule a tour today and take advantage of our free 3-day guest pass at 540-370-1000 or at outoftheboxcoworking.com. Find your place to work at Out of the Box.
So I want to pivot. Let's pivot to positivity now. You know what I'm saying? We got the negative stuff out the way. Let's jump to this event you got coming up May 30th to June 2nd. We got Charged Up Fest in Richmond, Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Let's
You got
talk
his website
about
pulled up,
where
Frank?
it is. What you said?
You got his website pulled up?
Yeah. Well, I got the Facebook link.
All right.
Charged Up Fest, man. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the moxie required to pull an event like this together, like what the obstacles you had to go through, and what the purpose of it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the goal for this Charged Up event?
Man, I think the goal is the goal is just to shine a bigger spotlight on what we're doing in the city of Richmond and Virginia. Like, we've each year, like, I used to throw monthly events years ago, and then I kind of fell back so I could concentrate on other things. But every year I normally do like 1 or 2 big events, and last couple years I've done a lot of like bigger shows where I've been involved and open for like just bigger artists like the Logs, Benny the Butcher, things like that, Pusha T. And that kind of led to like me just thinking like, man, you know, I'm doing things, working with different promoters, different getting bigger opportunities, but we've already taken the chance to open our own business. So I had to talk with the people around me, like, you know what, like, we just need to pull our resources together and put our team together and attempt to do something on a bigger scale. And last year I was invited to Houston, Texas to attend Trey the Truth is an artist down in Houston. He's like a legendary artist. He's independent. And Trey does a 4-day event in Houston called Trey Day. And we have a mutual acquaintance that invited me out there, and he was like, I want you to meet Trey. I want you to roll with me out there because a lot of stuff you're doing reminds me of what Trey does, and Trey is somebody that I know my team will watch over the years and be inspired by, just like people like him, Nipsey, Jay-Z, Master P. These are people we watch. Like, you know what? We're seeing what they're doing in their communities. We feel like we could do something similar in Virginia, where not only like we're building a brand, we're putting out music, but we try to give back to the community. So when I had the opportunity to go out to Houston, like I was out there last year for 4 days, I was able to like see it close up, not just on the internet. Like I was there with them, like hanging out, seeing how he's able to move around in his community. And once I was out there, our mutual friend was like, you know what, like you're similar. This is what you need to do when we go back home. Like you don't have anything holding you back. You need to do it. Like you need to take it up a notch. So once I got back, I started to think about it. And May 30th is my birthday. So like I said, normally around my birthday, I do like either a big show in Richmond, and instead of just like me thinking of just like a one-off event, I started to think about like the different relationships. I have different relationships with a lot of people, and I just started figuring out like how can we put together multiple days of events. So like we had our 2-year anniversary for the store back in February. And when we had our 2-year anniversary, we did 2 days of events, that Friday and that Saturday. So that was kind of like a test run to see like, can I do multiple days of like back-to-back events? So once I saw that and we did that and it went good and I saw the reaction it got, I just started to think about like how we could pull this off. And a lot of it is being able to collaborate with other people. So like throughout this 4 days, it's really like, if you look at it, it's really other people that already have their movement. And it's just really about collaboration. Like I have different DJs who already throw their own parties, different like community groups. So it's just like blending what we're doing and collaborating with them and then putting it all under the umbrella of the Charged Up